Turn around. That's Ken. I need to get going. Give me the camera. I'm going.
You're running. Come on.
All right. I don't even know if this ridgeline leads anywhere. Okay, Stafford, what are you gonna do?
That's a drop off. There's no way down.
To my front is a sheer drop down. You can see Ken on the top over there.
We're both at drop-offs.
I can no longer see him. I'm trying to spot him.
Man has always battled nature in a bid to conquer it. I'm explorer Ed Stafford, and I've put myself through extreme tests of endurance and isolation to become a survival expert. But surviving on my own, in the middle of nowhere, with just a camera, has become well within my comfort zone.
That was easy.
I want to evolve, to take things a step further and find out what I'm really made of. So I've decided to go up against the world's toughest survivalists.
Good luck, Ed. You'll need it.
If you're not ready, you'll get taken out.
A head-to-head race over miles of hostile terrain in a bid to prove to myself that I am top of my game.
But this feels very, very dangerous now!
It's not about beating my chest. It's about taking my skill set to the next level. Whoa. In the most authentic, realistic survival challenge possible.
This time, I test my skills against South Korean Navy SEAL officer Ken Ree. As we battle through a disorientating labyrinth of canyons and a grueling frontier of steppe and river in the middle of Kazakhstan.
It's a survival mission because it's life or death. I need to win, and for me, that's survival.
This landscape is like nothing I've ever experienced before. It's barren, it's bleak. I'm up against Ken Ree. Ken's got both South Korean Special Forces and Navy SEALs training, so he might be extraordinarily disciplined and fiercely determined, but that's good because he'll challenge me in a different way.
I know Ed is also a former military officer, and I've trained with the British military. I know that Ed is gonna be able to hold his own, but I'm gonna show him that South Korean commandos are extraordinary in all aspects of combat and survival.
My good friend Woody has set the course. He's had a distinguished history of training elite soldiers, and I've got no doubt that this will be a proper test.
Guys, we've got about 15 minutes before drop-off.
Okay.
As you see now, the terrain's changing entirely.
To go up against you, it'd be awesome.
Thank you very much, Ken.
Especially if I kick your ass in it.
Well, if you do, you do.
Ed takes it all very light-hearted, and that you can see he is sizing this guy up. He's checking him out physically, mentally.
Ken, have you been anywhere like this before?
Iraq. I've been deployed to Iraq for about a year.
Ken feels like he's representing Korea. He almost feels like he's representing Asia, and this does feel bigger than just the two of us.
In Korea, we're taught to always respect the enemy. If you think less of the enemy, they might get the drop on you. By respecting him, I might be able to win this race.
This is a nuts environment.
Mission time. Here we go. OK, as you can see all around us, you're in the middle of this absolute maze. Your primary mission is to head due south. Get through this maze. At some point, you will hit this major river. Turn west on it until you come to a massive and obvious sand dune. The first man there will be the first man out.
What sort of dangers might we be looking at facing in this area?
It's dry, it's arid. As you can see, there's very, very little water out there. In there's channels, canyons, dead ends. You can be going in one direction, next minute you're absolutely going in the opposite direction. The terrain is very unstable, just turns to like pastry. And if it rains up in the high mountains there and a flash flood comes through, really don't underestimate the dangers of that. People have been killed in some of these canyons.
Any big animals I need to be aware of?
Kazakhstan has got one of the largest populations of wolves. They will take you on if you're weak and tired. They see you as vulnerable. The guys will be traveling 100 kilometers with nothing but a knife and clothes on their back.
Ken.
Yeah.
Good luck, mate.
Hey, you too, brother.
Yeah. Cool.
Given the guys' skill sets, I am expecting them to do it within a week. Guys, should be setting off on my go. Okay, guys, when you're ready, go.
Whoa. This is steep. Properly steep.
They're both very, very competitive. They're both charging down here, trying to get through as fast as they can, which could be dangerous. And they could all break an ankle, bang their head, and that could be endgame.
Whoa! Give me the camera.
Ken is literally, whoa, it is right by me. I need to push round here to the left. I think that's the last I'm going to see of him for a little while.
It looks like I got down to the base. First impressions, hot, dusty, a little too hot.
My strategy is to stay low in the valley and look for every single sign of both resources in terms of food, but also, more importantly, water.
I need to get up top, get my bearing. I want to know exactly where I'm at. That's number one on my list. All right, so I came to a dead end. I'm gonna see if I could climb myself out of it. Not much grip. Yeah, this is unstable. Really busting my ass, though. We'll find another way. I want to be honest with myself. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going.
Okay, this very clearly opens up to my left, which is south. Okay, that could help me. There's a 50-meter cliff in front of me. The canyon that was has just literally closed off in front of me. Back I go. Direction I need to go is that way. But there's no way through. You can't operate in this heat without water. You physically cannot do it. The riverbed that I'm walking on is so dry that it's completely cracked.
I think if I was in there doing what the guys are doing with no food, no water, I would go and stir crazy. I should imagine it's just incredibly frustrating. You think you're making progress and then suddenly you're hit by a wall.
It's getting very, very tight now. My chest is... I'm gonna have to straddle this gap.
The situation is sucking big time right now. I need to get out of these canyons, so right now, I'm gonna take control of this situation. Just climb off the side of the canyon. All the rock here is fragile, and hope that it stays in its place.
It's a very dangerous environment. The whole maze, it's made up of this very soft clay. So many places where you've seen where it's just collapsed and just fallen into the canyon.
The whole cliff is falling apart underneath me. I'm trying to expose the inner hard rock, so if you see this, that's hard rock there. All this is useless. Come on. Almost there. All right. I don't have a good vantage point here. Not sure which direction I'm going. The winds are really changing. There's a summit. After dead end, after dead end, after dead end, at least I got a good view. That's more like it. I could take a minute here and think about what the best way to get out of this damn canyon maze.
Ken's gone very high. He's trying to get an overview. He's trying to look at the big picture. He may use that to his advantage. but Ed is now static.
I'm all right. Ow. I have never had a more frustrating navigational day than this. I feel claustrophobic, I feel pinned in. Even now, they're still bending round and round. There's footprints ahead of me, which means that someone's been here. I've been here before. I've already come up here.
Morning. Oh. My little bed was very comfortable last night. I actually think I've slept really well.
Yesterday, I was frenetic. I was running around like a headless chicken. It's like being in a maze. I'm thinking my only real strategy is if I get higher and higher and higher in the canyon, eventually I can get to the top. And from the top, I should have a bit of space. But at the moment, I'm stuck. OK, I've got another dry waterfall in front of me. I think I can climb that. And that is about 12 foot high. Whoa. The problem I'm facing is if I can get up here, it looks like I can head south, but there's no way through. So I've got to go around and see if there's another way through. And it's starting to get frustrating.
It's early day 2, and at the moment, it's hard to say who's in the lead. Looking at the trackers, Ed seems to be down in the canyons. Ken's staying quite high. He's trying to work his way along the ridges. They are making this slow progress. They are heading south, albeit little by little.
I think this is a camel. Wondering whether somehow I can use this to make some sort of ladder to help me get up that dry waterfall. And I'm just wondering whether some of these could just be enough to wedge into the rock to actually get my foot on and actually then get some purchase and elevate myself up through that hole. So I have to find a way out of the maze, and so far, I think getting up that dry waterfall is the only exit strategy I've got. The only one that goes vaguely in my direction, anyway. All right. Yeah, it's working. I'm just using the rib as an extra hand grip. And I'm up. That is enormous. That is quite something. I feel like I'm standing on the top of a brain. This is like no landscape I've ever been to before, but it looks like an adventure playground, and it's beautiful. There's all of these ridges to run along. Look, over there, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Just 2 black dots over there.
Hey, hunker down, hunker down. That's gotta be Ed. Ed and his cameraman.
He's just poking his head up. Right, I need to get going. Give me the camera, give me the camera.
I'm close to running. Come on. All right. All right, so I'm headed back downhill, we're gaining some speed.
It's a battle of wills, and I don't even know if this ridgeline leads anywhere.
I'm gonna stay ahead of him as much as possible.
This is becoming a sprint.
Looks like he's headed for a dead end.
Okay, Stafford, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Where you going, brother? Drop off! There's no way down!
To my front is a sheer drop down. You can see Ken on the top over there.
We're both at drop-offs.
Both of us seem to have got ourselves in a predicament.
It's a long way down. If I start tumbling on this cliff, I could really hurt myself badly. I can't backtrack now. I'm wasting too much time. Now, at least I have this bone, and it'll help me to break. I'm gonna make a go for it.
I can no longer see him. I'm trying to spot him.